All right, Aries, welcome to your July of 2016 Sidereal Astrology forecast. So this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so Aries, we're going to talk about the most important events of this month. If you do want a more detailed look, do check your weeklies where I go into the specific aspects of the month. This video, we're just going to look at the overall theme for you here. So things start to unfold in a new sense here around the 4th when we have the new moon in Gemini. So this is your third house of mind and communication. So one thing I want to mention about this month is coming right into it, your ruler is direct, Mars. And so if you've been feeling these past few months prior to July, a bit more of that reflection, a bit more of that internalization energy, and perhaps holding back any types of goals or things you might be focused on, that stuff's starting to move forward in terms of maybe your motivation, your energy levels, your drive, that kind of stuff. And it'll still be subtle though, because at the beginning of the month with this new moon, it's usually a time of that lowering of energy anyways. But as the month unfolds, I think you'll feel more and more of that. So with the new moon, this is going to be new things relating to, again, your mind or your communication. So this could be, some of you might be reading, maybe some new insight comes to you through a book. Some of you might be taking a course, studying, learning, that kind of thing. For others, it could be a new take on your communication, perhaps understanding the importance of that area. But all in all, for all of you, it's really a shift of your perspective. You know, this is what the third house is. And understanding that the things that we tell ourselves and the story that the mind comes up with, or the labels that the mind puts on things, really determines a lot, determines the outcome of our lives, basically. And that's seeing it as either positive or negative, for example. You know, and this is what Gemini is about. It's about the twins and seeing that polarity, that duality in that mutable sign. So anyways, new beginnings with that. It's a great time to plant new seeds, new beginnings with anything relating to the mind or communication and your perspective there on the 4th. Now, from the middle part of the month here, from the 8th through the 17th, we've got Venus, Mercury, and then the Sun shifting into Cancer. So there's going to be this shift into your 4th house. And this is the house of your home, of your family, and of your roots. Some of you even your health as well, maybe starting to focus on those areas. So first of all, with Venus who's shifting into here on the 8th, you can find that the bulk of this month you can enjoy some of this more relaxing or nurturing, caring quality. You know, really getting into your home, getting into your roots. That secure energy, that comfortable energy can be very enjoyable. Mercury here, some of you might be thinking about this or communicating through family or thinking about family stuff, or maybe taking that routine and cultivating your health is another way of looking at that. So that's Mercury. And then by the 17th, once you have the Sun go in there, I think there's a lot of energy to be gained for the second half of the month relating to these roots in your life. And remember, this is going to be the area of the new moon next month. So there will be new beginnings relating to these roots here in August. All right, so that Mars, who's now gaining this momentum by the middle part of the month, on the 17th, is going to trine up to Chiron. In fact, Mars has been doing this retrograde over this trine up to Chiron. And so a lot of you have probably been going through some healing in an easy sense, maybe a rejuvenation, maybe some of you with your confidence levels. Again, that motivation, that drive, that directness, that independence. You know, this is all about what Aries is, whether it's for your sun, moon, or ascendant sign that you're watching this for. But the trine up to Chiron is this overall rejuvenation and perhaps healing taking place. And I think around the 17th, there can be another shift with that, and it can be very supportive. And I think a lot of what you're healing too is perhaps relaxing or having a bit more acceptance in your life, because Chiron is in your 12th house. And so Chiron has recently shifted into here this year, which is about connecting to that present moment, connecting to that acceptance, and that can be very healing for you. And I think around the 17th, you could feel that sort of shift. Now on the 19th, this is when we have the full moon, so this will be the high peak of the lunar cycle, and this is going to be in Sagittarius again, just like last month, and this is your 9th house. All right, so more culminations with perhaps your adventurous spirit of life, and that could be through nature, could be through traveling, and if it's not external like that, it could be through philosophy or studies. And again, this could be a culmination of anything new that you've started earlier in the month around that new beginning with your mind and your perspective. And here at the end, it's seeing the open possibilities. right? This is where we start to understand how the mind, what we tell the mind or what the mind is coming up with determines what is possible. And here you have this culmination of what is possible. And if you have been involved with anything that is on that adventurous spirit or that philosophical spirit, university studies is an example of that. If there's been anything like that over the past 6 months, this could be a culmination of those areas. But it's good no matter what to do the status check, to examine this area and see how you can continue to cultivate this adventurous and expansive spirit of life. It's a very spirited sign and house for you. Then on the 21st, followed by the 24th, we have Mercury and then Venus shifting into Leo. So Mercury on the 21st, Venus on the 24th. And here's where I think you can enjoy a bit of that creativity. Okay, so this is going to be a big emphasis next month, but basically this last week or two of this month, I think you can enjoy perhaps expressing yourself. And that could be through the creative pursuits, it could be through your interests, through your hobbies, these kinds of things. And again, there's a lot more of this forward-moving energy, and the 5th house is very fiery, very passionate in that regard. And you can enjoy that, and maybe enjoy a bit of that free-spirited energy as well. On the 29th, speaking of this free-spiritedness, Uranus is going to go retrograde, and this is in your 12th house. So there is this shift. It's not a major personal thing, it's collective, but you'll likely notice this shift at the end of the month, where you could start to be reflecting on the importance of letting go. Again, this is all 12th house for you in this regard. And how letting go does liberate you, does free you up. And that's what Uranus has been showing you in the 12th house. That detachment can be very freeing for you. All right, so Aries, that's the general look at this month. Like I said, if you want a more specific look, do subscribe if you are new to the channel. I do weeklies, go into the details of this. And if you guys do have any questions, please let me know. So I hope you guys have a fantastic month. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.